Welcome to the show, everyone. We're going to have a lot of fun right now. We're live on Facebook, so hello to everybody out there. My first guest has been on with me once before. I have with me Michael Salazar, and he is the owner of Michael the Travel Guy. Welcome back to the show. First of all, we got to talk a little bit about you.
Absolutely.
And kind of what makes you different. And then we're going to talk about a couple things that I think are going to be very interesting for people out there. So welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back. Yeah, I'm Michael Salazar, Michael the Travel Guy with Travelmation Travel. And I am your local travel agent here, and I focus mainly on the East Valley, but I handle everywhere. I focus on selling Mexico and the Caribbean by land or sea.
By land or sea. Now, I want you to talk a little bit about today what you wanted to talk about, which was Caribbean vacations at Sandals and beaches.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep.
So, the first one is, let's start with Sandals. A lot of our listeners have heard the name for years. What exactly is it?
So Sandals is an elite, all-inclusive resort. And what's great about Sandals is it's adults only in the Caribbean. And they're on several islands: Jamaica, Antigua, Barbados, Turks and Caicos, St. Lucia. It is an all-elite, all-inclusive resort. And it is probably the top level that you can get for best bang for your buck at a resort. And they've been around forever. And they take care of their community, which is something I love, that they support every country they're in. And it's a phenomenal place to go.
Well, they have been around for years.
Yep.
And if you like the adult-only type of thing, the best time to call you for a cruise or for going to an all-inclusive resort is when?
Right now.
Okay.
And the nice thing with Sandals is every Wednesday, they put out what they call their 777 deals. So they choose 7 resorts, 7 different rooms every week, and they do massive discounts on those. So they're putting out new discounts and deals every single week. So if we don't have something this week, maybe next week we have something that fits what your family's looking for.
Well, you can call him at his phone is 888-857-6497. And I think the best thing to do when it comes to this is we're going to talk a little bit about this. Don't do it on your own.
Right.
Right? There's a good reason. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you can absolutely book a vacation on your own, but what happens with people typically is they get stuck in this rabbit hole where they've got 25 tabs open, and the internet will tell you everything. But you don't need to know everything. You need to know what's important to you and your family.
Right.
You just get overloaded when you do it by yourself. Then you get stressed out, and you end up booking the wrong resort or the wrong destination for what you truly deserve.
Now, this is this one here. So Sandals, people think of them as young couples on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
Is that true?
No, not at all.
Tell us about the people that go.
Yes, it is the perfect honeymoon, but it's also the perfect anniversary. How about your 25th or 30th anniversary, going to spend it there? They have a program called Retie the Knot, where they invite you in for your 25th, 30th, 35th, whatever, to come in and re-celebrate your wedding anniversary with your partner.
Well, what a great idea is that. Now, he says the best time for you to call him is now. That number is 888-857-6497. You can check him out on his website. It's michaelthetravelguy.com. Okay, he does focus on the East Valley, but you said you can help anyone from anywhere.
Absolutely, yep.
Okay, so here's another one. What makes it feel different from a typical resort vacation?
Okay, so Sandals, like I said, is luxury. They have 3 levels of rooms, and it starts at luxury. And the bottom level you enter is luxury. So that kind of tells you what it is right there.
It's already luxurious.
It's already luxurious. And it goes up from there. And the nice thing is the entry-level rooms at Sandals include just about everything that all the other ones include. They may have stuff like, okay, if you go up a level, you get a nice cotton robe. Not a big deal. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But their top level includes butler service. And that is phenomenal. You get your little phone, you just tell them what you want, and they get it. You want to have a romantic dinner on your patio, they'll make it happen. You want to have dinner on the beach, they'll make it happen. You like a certain drink, they're going to put it in your mini bar for you every single day so you have it ready to go. The butler service is what takes it above and beyond.
That sounds awesome to me. And I think the main thing that we wanted to also talk about is the differences between Sandals and Beaches.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, Beaches is their sister resort. Now, what's great about Beaches is it's for the whole family. And when I say the whole family, I'm talking grandma and grandpa, mom and dad, and the kids. They have suites that sleep up to 12 people, and they have penthouses that hold up to 18 people.
Wow, that seems like so much fun.
Yeah, it's great, and there's things for everyone to do, from baby care, child activities, teen activities, and motorized water sports, all kinds of adventures through their Island Roots program. There is something for everyone, including they are autism certified. So if you have someone on the spectrum that needs a little bit more hand-holding, they're there to help you with that as well.
That's super, super, super cool. So you've the difference between the two. Sandals is adults only.
Yep.
Beaches is the whole entire family.
Exactly.
Okay, now, how does Beaches keep 3 generations happy at one time?
Well, I think that having everything on one property definitely helps. Having the pools, having the motorized sports at their resorts, having all the activities that the kids can do with the parents. They have the Sesame Street program, so they have characters there for the younger kids. And it's just a relaxing, fun atmosphere for everybody.
So I want to know though, when you're going with the whole entire family, they can still take the kids a little bit so that even when we want to have a little bit of our alone time,
Absolutely.
Can they have that as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we know that once you get on there, you had a great idea bringing the entire family, but I need to have a little time on my own too.
Exactly.
So for grandparents that are listening right now, thinking about a big family reunion trip, which would be so much fun, where do they start?
They start by getting a hold of me. And what I do is I want to listen to what your idea of a perfect vacation is. Then I can help place you in the right destination and right resort. Because just because this resort here says it's all inclusive for families may not be right for your family. So that's where a conversation that we're going to have is going to help me put you in the best location for you and your family.
Explain to them, because we would talk a little bit about, somebody do it on their own, and
Yeah.
it's obvious, but the main thing is you have gone to a lot of these places.
Yes.
You have been taught about all of the different places, what's right for this one, what's wrong. That's why you know.
Yes. I try to go to at least 3 to 4 resorts myself.
I feel sorry for you.
I know, it's such a hard job. But then I have my partners that also go, and I'm on weekly Zoom calls with the resort people themselves, my business development managers, and all of my friends. I travel to different conferences. I am out there learning. We travel. One of my really good friends says she knows because she goes. That's how I am. We are on the ground talking to the people in the community, and not just at the resorts, in the cities and towns, the tourism boards and all that. So we kind of know what's going on to the best of our ability to get you in the right destination.
His phone number is 888-857-6497. His website is michaelthetravelguy.com. Don't do it on your own. Have him help you make it, because you know what? The trip is going to be so much more fun.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, okay. What should someone budget for when it comes to, vacationing like this?
It's a really hard answer to give because it could vary depending on what you're looking for. So I always tell people it really does depend. It really does depend, because I want you to think about flights right now are really expensive, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. Anywhere you're going to go, you need to plan for at least $800 minimum for a flight. So have that in the back of your mind before you even decide. But start budgeting now. Start putting money in an envelope. However you want to do it, start budgeting now, because we could do it as affordable or as high-end as you would like. There's room everywhere for everybody.
What
We
I
can make it
think
happen.
too is maybe the flight might be more money, but you can help them with
Yeah.
the other side
Exactly.
of the vacation
Yep.
to make it, because people's anniversary is going to fall when it's going to fall,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
And people want to have fun no matter what,
Yep.
right? If you can go to Disneyland, I'm sorry, you can go on a vacation like
Exactly.
this. And it also seems like the best thing to do is to start planning with him now.
Yep.
Tell him again what the difference is between you helping them and doing it on their own.
Yeah, you're going to get overload by going on to Expedia or one of the other sites. It's going to tell you everything, and you just don't need to know everything. You need to know what applies to you.
I
what
agree
you
with that,
want.
100%. So the phone number to call him now. He says, let's get started now. That number is 888-857-6497. Check him out on his website, which is michaelthetravelguy.com.